So let's talk about muscle and mitochondria. Hey guys, it's Dr. Eric, the fitness physician. You know, I talk all things about hormone fitness, muscle medicine, cellular medicine, so much more. Learned a lot at a recent conference about more of a deep dive into mitochondrial health and how important it is. And I've been talking about this for years, and I'm going to dig into this with a multi-part series as well. So exercise, mitochondria. Everybody knows exercise is good for you, right? We got to get out, we got to move, we got to work those muscles. But there's a lot more to it, and there's more detail, and there's more nuance. But the most important thing is mitochondrial health is integral to health and life, and as is muscle, and they're very interrelated at a cellular level. So, and it's not just about doing the movements, you have to do things in a certain way and a certain timing. The most important thing is what are called mitochondrial biogenesis. It's the creation of new healthy mitochondria. They go through a process of what's called fission and fusion, where they're splitting apart and they're coming together. There's a reason for that and a balance, and I'll talk about that in a later video. But you always want to be making more mitochondria, one healthy, strong mitochondria. That's what exercise can do. Very involved with the cellular pathways called AMPK and ULK1, which are involved in autophagy. Everybody's hearing about autophagy. It's important at the cellular level too, in terms of muscle tissue and all your tissues in your body, helping to clean up all the old dead cells and do another process called mitophagy, or the cleaning up of old mitochondria. This is involved in the fusion and fission process, which I'll talk about later. Exercise also can facilitate energy production and, again, the mitophagy process in the mitochondria. So by doing exercise through myokine production, through movement and cellular efficiencies, you're going to help make more energy. That's what mitochondria do, right? They make energy in an efficient way. I relate to like a car engine, right? It's taking the fuel, it's burning off the fuel. We want it doing it cleanly. We don't want all this nasty exhaust coming out, right? My son likes to ride his big truck around and roll coal, right? He wants to blow that black stuff out, but we don't want that in ourselves, right? We want a nice clean engine. So that's what we're going to control those reactive oxygen species. When mitochondria are inefficient, not working properly, or they're gummed up by PUFAs or mineral deficiencies or toxins or bad food, stress, and so many other things, they become inefficient, and we accumulate mitochondrial mutations as we age, and these toxins, everything that can wear us down over time, can make these worse. And then we make more reactive oxygen species. These make the mitochondria worse, then they run more inefficiently, they make more reactive oxygen species. It's a vicious cycle. So we want this to run smooth, and exercise can facilitate this by making it more efficient. So it helps with this, what we call mitohormesis. We want the energy engine running smoothly, making energy, making ATP, NAD in an efficient fashion. So very important because of again, they make a compound called PGC1 alpha, which is important for mitochondrial biogenesis and creating more mitochondria, creating NAD, creating all the energy that our cell uses. That's one of the cellular processes we want. So when autophagy and PGC1 alpha are running smoothly, we're taking fuel. The mitochondria is making ATP, NAD, it's making PGC1 alpha. To make more mitochondria, it's making NAD. It's turning on what we call the SIRT genes, which people have heard about a lot in terms of helping the cell to live longer, repair itself, longevity genes, etc. Very important for this. And NRF2 is involved with cleaning that up. So when we're always going to make some reactive oxygen species during this process, which is good. Those are signaling pathways. They help our muscles to grow. They tell our cells to do other things. However, if it gets out of control, we have too much of that, we want to balance it out. We don't want to just take antioxidants, because then we can have too much antioxidant. Again, it's all about balance. So NRF2 pathways create our own natural antioxidants inside our cells, catalase, superoxide dismutase, all these other things, and it balances out. The body knows what to do if we let it do it. So we want to force antioxidants in or force this on. We have to let it do its own thing. That's why what I like to do is to focus on getting the cell efficient and making it do what it wants to do. Again, exercise is also important with cellular resilience and efficiency. Again, make that engine run efficiently. It can also help with telomere maintenance. So those are the caps at the end of the DNA. We want them optimal, so our cells don't just stop dividing prematurely and we die early. We want to live long and strong. That's what we want. So exercise can facilitate every one of these processes. I'm going to talk about more of this in a second. I'm going to differentiate between aerobic exercise and strength training and how they work differently but synergistically to create mitohormesis, mitochondrial biogenesis, and so much more. So tune in below, tune in for the next one, like and share this post, and let me know what else you want to learn about. Happy to talk about. Check me out at drericprimax.com, or check out my podcast, The Relentless Vitality Podcast, and check out all my social media. I got a ton of free content out there just like this. So please like and share. Let me know what else you want to learn about. Do something nice for someone today. Pass it forward. We'll talk to you soon.